are in the gym. So we're going to just do a 25-30 minute moderate energizing exercises session. So you're going to need a Swiss ball for this one. Generally with the Swiss ball you want one that is 55 centimetres if you're somewhere around 5'2" up to 5'8", and then a 65 centimetre ball if you're over 5'8". So that just makes, so 55 centimetre ball is sort of the average for everybody. So energising exercises, remember that we want to keep the heart rate level, so you don't want to let the heart rate go crazy. You want to keep your breathing steady, so you shouldn't get out of breath, and you shouldn't get a dry mouth from doing these. So that's the level at which you should be exercising to increase energy, not deplete energy. Okay, so let's crack on. So the first thing we're going to do, I'm just going to roll down, so head and shoulders are on the top of the ball, and all we're going to do, we're going to exhale, bring the hips down, inhale, come on up, and we're going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I'm just going to come back down again and hold in here for 10 seconds. We're going to do 5 of these, okay? So just keep the breathing nice and steady, and then when you're ready, on the inhale, lift on up. We'll hold in here for the 10 seconds, really squeeze the bottom with this one. We're working the root chakra here, which is red. Think red through the legs. And drop the hips again. And then bring the hips up. Sorry, hold down there for longer. Just hold it in there for about 10 seconds. That's it. And then let's go up again. And hold in there for the 10 seconds. So feet are firmly on the floor. You feel grounded with it, you feel strong in the legs. That's what we want to do with the root chakra. Let's drop that down again and just rest that out. Breathe in here, let the groin sort of open up in this position, and then we'll go up again and hold that nice squeeze on the bottom, legs working hard, bottom squeezed on, feel the feet pressed into the floor. And then release out of that, come back down. Breathe in here, let the bottom just sort of sag towards the floor. Good, and then lift up again, last one. Nice strong squeeze for 10 seconds. Breathing in here, feeling that strength through the lower legs, that you can support yourself. This is the root chakra, this is safety and security. And then just ease out of that. So we've just done 5-10 second holds there. Then what you're going to do is we're going to roll over onto the ball, tummy on the middle of the ball, and then roll over so your hands and feet are sort of fairly evenly distributed to take the weight here. So we're going to go into Swiss ball alternating Supermans. So with the head, you want the head neutral, don't let it drop, don't let it lift. Just keep it, you've just got that steady gaze down on the floor. And with this one, what we're going to do is inhale at the bottom, exhale, opposite hand and leg, reach away. Inhale back down, exhale up, inhale down. So we're going to go for 10 of these. Exhale up, inhale down. Up, inhale down. So I'm trying to bring my leg up in line with the arm. My belly button is just gently drawn inwards, just to support balance on the ball. If you find the balance all over the place, you can always come down onto the floor and go on to just floor-based Supermans, which are on the sort of what I call easier zone exercise group. Okay. Keep everything nice and calm. Just that nice flow of energy as you exhale up and inhale down. Another root chakra exercise. So this one, feel the pelvis solid on the ball. Your arms and legs, or hands and feet rather, are in contact with the floor. That's where the grounding comes from. So every time you come back down, that hand and foot then support you as the other one can go off. I think we've got one more each side. Exhale up, inhale down. Exhale up, inhale down. And just come on off the ball. Just sort of round your back out a little bit over the ball just to release it out gently. There we go. Right, then what we're going to do is we're going to come and sit on the ball. So we're going to go into zone 2. So we're going to come into the pelvic rocks. So hand on your tummy, hand on your lower back. So what we're going to do is we're going to inhale, exhale, just tuck the pelvis under to bring the pelvis tucked forwards. Inhale, take the pelvis backwards. So exhale as you tuck, inhale as you go backwards. Exhale and inhale. Keep going with that. I'm just going to show you from the side as I do this, okay? So it's exhale, inhale. Get into that rhythm. Close the eyes. Take the energy inside you. So what we're doing here is mobilising the pelvis. So, you know, if we sat down a lot during the day, it's very rigid. This is a great one just to loosen that all off. Give a little massage into the lower back and into the lower tummy area. So this one's about elimination, getting rid of everything that we don't need. It's about freedom, creativity. Just freeing you up. Let's do a couple more of these. Inhale back, exhale, tuck that belly under. Inhale backwards, exhale. Good, okay. So what we're going to do now is we're just going to take that into simple circles. So what you're going to do is just inhale forwards, sorry, wrong way. Exhale forwards, inhale backwards. So exhale, tuck that tummy around. So now I'm doing a big circle with my butt. Okay. And then again, we can find some little sticky points in there possibly. We can just work into and loosen out. So sacroiliac joints, you're going to know sticky sacroiliac joints, which I think most of you know about, that work with me. Just that little bony bit on the back of the pelvis that can get very, very tight and tender. So this one will help to release that out a little bit. So just do another one in this direction. So tuck that under. And then we're going to switch direction, go the other way. So I'm now going around this way on my circle. So again, just trying to find the biggest circle I possibly can do. Free that pelvis up. We're pumping fluid into the lumbar spine. And we're pumping fluid into the reproductive organs, bladder, kidneys as well. Very sort of stagnant area in a lot of people. So get some blood flowing and moving through there. Just see if you can make that a little bit bigger. Really rotate that round. Good, just one more. And then relax, just give that a wiggle shake out, okay. What we're now going to do is come into zone 3, so the solar plexus chakra.
So anything that moves in this area is going to help to free that up or balance it out. So working too hard, we get a little bit punchy and we think we know everything and we're right. The other way, and we bow down to everybody else, and we try to please everybody. So we want that balance in the middle, that you're helpful, but you know when to say no, but you're not too pushy. So we want that little balance in the middle. So Swiss ball crunches are sort of the higher end of this one. So what we're going to do is just roll back on the ball. However comfortable you are, you can have your head right the way back on the ball here. If that's not comfortable for you, then I'm happy for you to just pick the head up into this position. So all we're going to do is going to inhale here, exhale, and just come into the crunch. So we're crunching this area. Inhale back over the ball. Exhale, crunch up. Inhale over the ball. So the crunch up, just tuck the chin as you come up. We don't have any of this pokey out chin stuff. The neck can crunch down. No reason we can't bring the chin to the chest as we do these. If that feels too much for you, you could just have hands here on the thighs. That's perfectly acceptable to do. Just make sure it's the exhale as you come up as the spine rounds. Inhale as you come back over the ball. If that's too easy, but the other one too hard, we can go into hands on the chest. So there are 3 little movements or different options on this, okay? If the neck starts to tire, just come out of it, okay? Do as many as you can. The neck can sometimes get very tight because I can feel mine just starting to tighten up there. So I'm just gonna give myself a little bit of support through here, not too much. Crunching in, squeezing that solar plexus. Inhale back over, and do one more. Chin tucked in, roll on up, and then roll on back. Good. Chin in, roll yourself back up to seated. Okay, so that's solar plexus, just getting all that energy moving through this midsection. What we're going to do, I'm just going to pop the ball to one side. So we're just going to come down onto the floor for a couple of exercises. So I'm just going to pop my ball in over there. Hopefully it doesn't nudge the camera. There we go. So we're going to do horse stance dynamic now. So great exercise, this one. Great for digestion. If you're finding that you can't digest very well, this one will help to get things moving. And really, really good for anybody with back issues or back stiffness as well. So what we're going to do, always start right leg, left arm. Because what that does is this leg then literally pushes the digestion through the system. So we always want to do that one first of all. So it looks like this. We're going to go inhale away, exhale through and touch knee to hand or elbow to knee. Okay, inhale away, exhale in. Let your head go. Bring that knee in and round the back out. Arch the back on the inhale, round it on the exhale. Let's go for 2 more. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Great. Bring both hands and knees back onto the floor. Let's switch to the other side. So inhale away, exhale in. Let the head go. Big curl through the spine as you close, and then lengthen through the spine as you open. 2 more on this side. Inhale, big movement. Exhale, close it down. Inhale, big movement. Exhale, close it down and rest. If you feel you need to, you can just sit back on your heels for that one afterwards, just to rest things out a little bit. Okay. Right, so that's our solar plexus chakra, just building balance of energy through that midriff. So what we're going to do now is just come into heart chakra. So onto the floor, we're going to come into prone cobras. Don't think there's anybody who doesn't know this one. So what we're going to do, get nicely grounded. Take a couple of breaths in and out here. Next inhale, just lift up. Thumbs turn out. Exhale. Lower down. Inhale. Chest, shoulders, arms, head lift off. When you're ready to exhale, just come back down again. Opening the chest up as you lift, closing it down. Have that green thought right through the chest. Any discomfort in the lower back, just squeeze the bottom on as you come on up, or reduce the range so you don't come up quite as high. Just keep that going. Let's do about another 3. Inhale up, turn the thumbs out. Exhale when you're ready and down. Last one. Good. Again, just come out of that. Just walk your elbows under and then just walk yourself back again into a little child's pose. Just release the back out. If you've got quite an archy back, then that one's gonna just arch into it a little bit and knock those spinal vertebrae together. So just release it out. Okie doke. So what we're going to do now is the thoracic mobilisation. So we're going into throat chakra, communication with yourself, with others. And receiving communication as well. So not just us out, it's out into us. So what we're going to do is one hand up, one hand down. If you're not comfortable on your knees, obviously sit on the ball again. So whatever's comfortable for you. So look at the up hand, take a breath in. Turn that hand over, take it down, other hand comes up as you exhale. Breathe in as you look at the hand. Exhale, switch them over. Inhale, exhale, switch them over. We're getting that little tiny rotation goes through the middle of the upper back. If you find the arms, shoulders getting a bit tired, really drop the lower one down to the floor and then switch, drop the other one down. Then just take a little bit of tension out. We're just going to do 2 more on each side. Keep the neck rotating. That helps with just getting able to look over the shoulders, particularly for driving, looking in the blind spot. Last one. And then just relax down. That's one of my favourite ones. I feel my fingers tingling when I do that one. I imagine water pouring in this side, coming across my body, and then pouring out this side. So it's got like a little, I've got like a little waterfall coming here, and then a waterfall going down out of here. So it's a nice fluid movement through my arms. Nice one to do again if you've been sat at a desk for a while. And we're just going to finish off with scalp shift. So this is just great to bring energy into the head. So just put your hands onto your forehead, and all we're going to do is we're just going to lift the eyebrows up like a little surprise and then take them back down again. So lift the eyebrows and down. So we're going to do a few here on the front. If you can feel that all moving quite nicely, just start to move your hands backwards a little bit further back along the hairline. Keep the eyes open on this one. That didn't work when I just closed my eyes. Okay, so interesting. Mine's not moving as much as it would normally on me. Okay, we've got a little bit more movement coming now. So as the blood's warmed up around my scalp, oh, there we go, I can actually move it a lot better now. So I'm doing like 2-second squeezes, 2-second release, 2-second squeeze, 2-second release. If I show you that from the side, hopefully you can see my ponytail moving as my scalp moves. That's it. And I can now feel my scalp moving all the way to the back of my head. So any tension headaches that come over can kind of be neck and shoulder tension coming over. Let's just do a couple more of those, and hopefully we've got that tension moving out of the scalp. Great. Let's just sit there for a second. Let's kind of zip all that energy that we've created into ourselves. Let's just do our nice breath in. Bring that energy up over the top of the head, and then just kind of rain that energy all the way down the front of the body. Ground the hands out onto the floor. And again, tent of energy that you've created, all that lovely balance. It's all smooth, lovely energy through the body, down the sides of the body. Inhale up. Smooth that energy over the back, all the way down the spine. Think of the spine fluid and mobile and moving as it should. Last inhale up. Let's bring the hands down to the chest. 3 breaths in here. Inhale nose. Exhale mouth. Inhale nose. Exhale through the mouth. Let it all go. And then just bring the hands down and just ground down. If you sat on the ball, touch the ball just to ground yourself and be back in the space, okay? So that's our moderate zones, okay? So you just need a ball to do that one. If you haven't got a ball, you could literally do it on a puffy or something like that, okay? You should feel, compared to the easier ones, you feel actually there's a little bit more energy created because you have moved more. So start with the easy energizer exercises, then move to these, okay? And I can feel now my energy feels it's flowing a lot better. I feel a lot more alert in my eyes as I've done that. Great, good. Just do that whenever you think, oh, you know, I should do my workout, but don't really feel like it. So these are the ones you want to do if you're feeling a bit jittery, a bit anxious. Just drop into these exercises. These are what these are all about at this moment in time in 2020. As we know, it's been a bit of a roller coaster year. I hope you enjoy that. Leave me any comments. and I will film next week the harder zones, and then I'll just give you options of what to do. So build the energy, don't deplete it. Take care.